Hey everyone, it's Docfire. Welcome to Docfire's Down and Dirty Reviews. If you're looking for unbiased reviews on autococker parts and markers, well, you've come to the right place. Because I have to buy this stuff out of my own pocket. Anyway, enjoy the show. And if you have a good time here, do me a favor, hit that like and subscribe button. Have a good one. Hey everyone, it's Docfire. Today's Reg Dyno is going to be on the AKA Sidewinder. Now the Sidewinder retails for $89.99 and its typical pressure range is between 0 and 800 psi. The reg we're using today is the medium top version and it's available on AKA's website. Anyway, let's get into the dyno run. Alright, so the blue trace line will be the Sidewinder, the red will be the CP reg, that's the source reg for it. And obviously you see our chart below that we're going to go through in further detail. And in the bottom right hand corner is our feet per second on each shot. Now, the only thing I did a little different here on this run is I did a 10 slow shot hit, and then I do about a 7 to 8 shot rapid fire at the end, which I didn't do on the other tests, and we'll be doing that shortly on the other regs. Here we go. Let's go into the numbers, folks. It's what it's all about. All right, so here we go. Let's look at the feet per second. So the blue line, the average is was 287 feet per second, and with the green line, which is the standard deviation line, it had a 1.3 standard deviation, which is pretty good under slow fire. So the rise time or the cycle rate on each shot of the regulator was an average of 24 milliseconds with a very small number standard deviation, 0.8, so under 1. But the key thing I want you guys to look at here is the RMS PSI, the max, and the minimum PSI. Look how consistent those numbers are on shot to shot. It's very consistent on that. So, I mean, in the RMS PSI, I mean, it's in the point numbers that where it had changed. So it's very low. So that's one thing when you're looking at a reg is how consistent is it from shot to shot? Is it cycling back? And that's going to have your most, it's going to give you the best opportunity to have a consistent shot on shot. Now, it alleviates the problem in the regulator, but you may have a ball to barrel match, which may make the problem even worse. But anyway, I talked about rapid fire, and I think this was a 7-shot rapid fire. And in that 7-shot rapid fire, we saw our rise time drop to 21 milliseconds, which is still in that 40 cycles a second, give or take a few numbers. The RMS PSI dropped a little bit, but the max PSI stayed the same. And then the minimum PSI dropped a little bit, but it's to be expected. And then the average feet per second was 288 with a standard deviation, which is a little bit higher, of 2.3 feet per second. So you had a 2 to 2.5 feet per second change. But anyway, that's the AKA Sidewinder. And don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that bell button so you're notified on the next video. Docfire out. Have a good one.